This is Sleep Token Higher. I'm gonna start that over. Sorry, I had my other headphone in. So they're replacing that piano intro with some guitar. I think it's guitar. Oh yeah. Kind of a different tone for their guitars too, at least so far. This feels like it's gonna turn into more of a standard rock song. I could easily be wrong though, because they've thrown me for a lot of loops so far. The hook or a verse? Oh, we're still going. More of a kind of choir effect. Some ethereal ambience in the background. And again, with his, those are definitely toms, or it's supposed to sound like toms, and they're on just kind of weird patterns, weird rhythms, weird spots. Not what you would think is just being straight like dun 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 dun, something like that, which I appreciate. I like that. Even if it's harder to follow, harder to nod your head to, I mean, who gives a shit? It doesn't have to fit a mold just to be more accessible. It shouldn't be about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is sort of what I was talking about with like kind of a more standard rock feel. I like that. This is the most kind of rocky feel we've had so far. Or at least kind of a standard rock feel. He's doing so much cool stuff with that kid. Like, I would take so much more of that throughout all these songs so far. Maybe there will be later. Space, okay. Excellent dynamics in this album so far. Holy shit, might be the best part. Are we gonna break into something? Nope. Gotta be the chorus after this, right? I'm assuming it's going to be slow, chuggy riffs with the crash and a bunch of shit going on in the background. That's what I'm assuming. Not exactly what I was expecting, though. It's carrying on that same feel from earlier. Awesome fills. The dissonance is different for this band, or at least for this album so far, and I like it again. A little shorter songs, like 4 minutes and 15 seconds, which isn't even really short, but it makes sense if they're going for that more kind of standard rock feel. Like, there might be one more kind of like a bridge and then another short chorus or another verse. Did I really bring that piano back? This is more what I was expecting for the chorus. These huge, kind of repetitive, but not in a bad way, chuggy riffs. And a little bit more, it's still not like the same crash as we heard earlier. But this is much more closely associated with the kind of choruses we've heard so far in almost every song. Just a different, I guess, amount of aggression, if you want to say that. A little bit more aggressive, but it's still in the same format, kind of anthemic choruses. Oh, fuck. That drop. They can do it. When they want to, they can fucking bring it. Oh, Jesus. What was the other song where they kind of had that the end heaviness that totally changed the whole feel of the song? So this song, like so compared to that one, the last one that we that where this happened, where it was relatively chill until the very end, like the last 30 or 40 seconds, and then it hits you. This song had a lot more of a rock feel or a heavier, if you want to call it heavy feel, leading up to that point. So I mean, it was still extremely unexpected, as you could tell. I mean, goddamn, but uh, the build up to that was unique for everything else that we've heard so far. Again, a little bit more of a rock feel. Cool stuff going on the drum kit, even during those what we would call like standard rock parts. Like he was doing a lot of like just well spaced, well timed stuff with his dings, small little crashes here and there, throwing in a couple of little tom hits just to keep you on your toes, and then again just the not standard timing with the snare, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, or anything like that. Just again, I would take a ton more of that kind of stuff. I feel like he would be great in a band that would give him more room to do that kind of stuff and not be so much focused on the emotion of the vocals or the atmosphere created by the stuff going on in the background with the synths. Not that any of that is bad. Again, I'm just talking about his skills and his creativity. I would love to hear it in other formats, I guess, just because I'm huge into creative drumming. I mean, yeah, I'm rambling too much about it at this point, but yeah, that was very cool. I like that a lot. I would listen to that again, and just because of the end, holy shit, the end was the heaviest they've gotten so far. I think by a considerable amount. At least I would consider it to be the heaviest they've gotten so far. And they've finally had some legitimate harsh vocals, which I was definitely not expecting. And then the overall crushing heaviness. I mean, that was the wall of sound that I was hoping for. And I know it's still on the same player. It's still on Spotify, so it's probably thinner than it, technically or quote unquote should be, or more compressed or whatever. But that effect, I mean, you could see the effect it had on me. I mean, holy shit, that's what I'm looking for, especially when it's kind of coming out of the blue. They've done something similar to that in this album already, but I just wasn't expecting it to happen in this song because of the way that things had gone up until this point. Again, their dynamic range is incredible so far. If they're going a little bit softer than I like, which is again not a bad thing. I'm just kind of stating my opinion, but the fact that they can easily go between those different feels within the same song is unique and it's special. I dig it. I dig it a lot.